customizing this Rolex Datejust. It's not always about what we want, it's about what the customer wants. And what the customer wanted in this case was a vintage Rolex Datejust customized with a diamond bezel and an ice blue Roman diamond dial. Before the hate comments come in, it's not original, it's not this, it's not that. The customer wanted to create a look on their wrist within a certain budget, and the only way to do that sometimes is going this route. It's a pretty common practice in the industry. Nothing wrong with it. Let people do what they want. A lot of times I'll try to persuade customers into doing something that isn't gonna hurt them financially down the road if they ever do decide to resell the watch. But in the case of this, it's really not that big of a deal because the bezels are interchangeable. So we're gonna take the original bezel off. They're gonna get that original bezel to keep, and then we're gonna put this bezel onto it. And then as for the dial, we're gonna professionally remove the dial and put the new one in. So in the future, if they did wanna resell the watch, two ways they could go about it. One, they could put it back to original so that it's back in its original form and most likely a little bit easier to sell like that. Or we could sell it as is and just try to find another customer who's trying to look for that similar look at a certain budget. So if and when that time comes, we'll figure out how we're gonna help the customer get the most of their money back. That being said, we have a nice Rolex Datejust 16014 from the 80s. Nice overall condition. We have this beautiful 1.25 carat diamond bezel along with this ice blue diamond dial. All right, so the watch is done. Here's the finished product. Came out very beautiful. Customer is gonna be really happy. This was the look that they were trying to create for themselves at a certain budget. So they were able to pick this piece up for under 6,000 bucks. Whereas if you were gonna get this all factory in the closest configuration that they make as possible, it would cost you well over 20,000 bucks. They gave us a picture of what they wanted it to look like. And then this was an identical copy. So I'm sure they're gonna be happy. Thanks for tuning in.